CarPlay Ultra is here, and it's first to market in the Aston Martin DBX 707. This is the first CarPlay that goes all the way to the gauge cluster. It now controls your climate. You can do your temperature and everything from CarPlay. You can do radio. You can choose your equalizer, your everything, your Sirius XM. A lot of car functions. You can go to vehicle. You could choose your individual. You could do drive mode settings from CarPlay now. Steering, suspension, exhaust. You can do hill descent control. You can change your audio. You can even change your assistance level. You can do your driver assistance. If you click it, there. Choose everything. You could control a fair bit of the car from CarPlay now. We all thought originally that it was going to be Apple taking over the car system, but really it's the Aston system working alongside the Apple system. Here's an example of one of the punch throughs is if you go to lights and you go to ambient light color, that's Aston. That's the Aston system actually kind of working alongside the Apple system, and it'll exit back in, and there you go, you're back to Apple. Same thing here. It's a bit interesting. You go through here, you have many options. You have your map, you have a couple things, you scroll through with your wheel here, you go to the right and left, and there you go. You have CarPlay Apple specific gauge clusters here that aren't available normally. This is also CarPlay specific, and if you go here, you can go to settings, themes, and you can customize the theme that's in that gauge cluster. You go all the way through, and this is your home Aston display. This is the one that Aston designed that has no Apple font except for that, I think. And this is all Aston. If you put it in drive, you get your gear selector, you can scroll through this and do important stuff through that center display. Back to CarPlay, there is a way here where I can boot it out. We go to paired iPhones, manage devices, we can exit, and you can see, watch, you're gonna exit CarPlay Ultra, and now it's back to the normal Aston stuff. It still exists underneath, it still has to run the car, it's just that Apple runs on top of it and sort of gives it a nice, easy to use interface. So we can go back to it, and there you go. This is now standard CarPlay. So you can still have standard CarPlay if you want. You don't have to use CarPlay Ultra. But if you go back, you can still pick CarPlay Ultra. If you go to your iPhone, you can choose, and then you can go back to next generation CarPlay, and you can go back to CarPlay Ultra using that. The only real odd thing about it is CarPlay Ultra is only wireless. You cannot wire CarPlay Ultra, which presents a bit of an issue. So far, so good. It's been very smooth and seamless. But even on my phone, which is a little bit of an older iPhone, wireless CarPlay is always an issue. And even when I was reviewing this, Aston had me use their iPhone 15, which worked really smoothly, really nice. When I used my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is older, it was really slow and really bad. It didn't work all that well. The iPhone wasn't happy about it, and it was down to the iPhone. So that's kind of a bummer. You're probably gonna have to upgrade iPhones, get the newest stuff if you really want to use CarPlay Ultra. But overall, it's really nice and great.